and collect the eggs and give them their food and whatever. And if you watched our video a few weeks ago, you'll know that we put some new roosting boxes. Nope, we put some new, what are they called? The egg laying boxes. We put the new nesting boxes that we bought outside, ready to make the inside roosting area a lot, well, not be able to make it bigger, but to be able to make more space in there, ready for us to put the chicks in. And it was originally on the floor, but obviously we know that they don't like laying eggs near the floor. They like being a little bit higher off the floor, so we've raised it. And since then, we've never seen them in it or on it, and definitely never seen any eggs in it. Anyway, yesterday, Adam had the genius idea to put some bricks in front of it, just to give them a little step up. And they've laid an egg. We have an egg in the new nesting boxes. Well, they're not new. They've been here absolutely yonks. But yeah, I'm super pleased with that. I just think that I just need them to do a couple more in here. And then we're ready to take out the nesting boxes in their roosting area, make that bigger, and then we can get the chicks in. So yeah, thought I'd share. Ciao.
So this is the little pump house for our well. In there. There's the pump at the bottom, the green bit. That's where it runs into the house, and the other side is where it goes out into the garden. Pipe along here, and the well is down there. So any sort of longer term viewers will know that I think it's about a year ago, maybe even longer. That cylinder on the top there, that pressure cylinder, failed, so I had to replace it. And also the one-way valve 14 meters down there failed as well also, so I had to replace that by pulling the pipe out and replacing it. So I ended up digging this trench along here, still open 18 months later, or however long later, 15 months later. And in the process of digging that trench, I put the shovel or my spade through the water supply pipe that runs up to the barn, up there, just beyond the chicken tractor. I never repaired it, I just shut it off. However, we're looking to move the pigs up into the woods the next week or two, and they need water, and I don't fancy lugging loads of water up there for them. So we need to get this supply resurrected up to the barn, so we can run a hose from the barn up to where the pigs are going to be. So that's what we're going to have a go at doing. We're going to dig it out and see if we can get the parts and get it replaced. Where's the pipe, man?
Behind you.
This it?
No. Further behind you.
That?
Yeah.
Just want to see me rolling around in the grass, don't you?
I love watching you roll around on the grass. So it's the same, isn't it, externally? It's just smaller internal.
Yeah.
Is it any good?
It's better actually, because it's
A bit more flexible.
yeah. In fact, that's what we would have had to buy from Obramat. I'm of a mind to cut this off back here, get rid of all these joints, so we've only got 2 joints in it rather than 4.
Oh, that sounds better.
We've got enough pipe now to do that, haven't we?
Yeah. So just as a quick explanation, Adam just really randomly had this light bulb moment that potentially there was some pipe up in the barn. So I've just been up and had a look, and there is. So that saves us having to go and buy any. We'll just put this in instead. You just fill that up with dirt.
I'll put the coupling on first.
That sounds like a good idea.
Remember how they go. Sure that goes. It's no good washing them all when your hands are filthy, is it?
No.
Hello, Reggie.
Ernie, leave it. The cat's brought a dead mole, and the dogs are very interested in it. Oh, the joys of living in the countryside. Ernie, Reggie, what are you doing? Fighting over a stick. You muppets. Are you winning, babe?
Are you recording me not knowing what I'm doing again?
Yeah, but is that not 95% of the things that we do? This is the moment of truth. I'm up in the barn and I'm going to turn the tap on. Here's the tap. Cools round in a massive long blue pipe and the end is there. So I'm going to turn it on. Ready? Oh, it's thinking about it. Yay! I mean, granted, it's very nasty looking water. Sorry, Drax. Let's put it down the drain. Oh, but it's clearing up. That must be where some dirt must have got in the pipe. No. Sorted. Very good. So it is fixed, but for some reason the pig nipples in the old pig sties in the barn, as we are here, they've just decided to start leaking. It's really bizarre. But they've not got their own individual valves to be able to turn them off. There's just a permanent connection on the main tap behind Adam. Here. It's just a permanent pipe that goes down into the ground and then connects into this wall just there. So now we need to find a solution for this. I'm saying the royal we. I actually mean you.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I love plumbing, me.
I said, oh, it's still dripping, and Adam says, don't worry, we've got bigger drips in our living room.
Not anymore. Okay, we've just been to Builders Merchants, got some sort of ready mix concrete. Yeah, we've used this before when we did the fencing up at the top, so I know it's decent stuff. So what the plan is to just split the bags open in the bottom of the pit here and level it up so it's nice and level for the base, and then just sort of water it a little bit so it goes off overnight, and then tomorrow we can build the chamber up. We can build the chamber up off of the concrete base. So that's what I'm just going to quickly get that in now so it can go off overnight. Try not to fill the actual hole up itself.
Yeah, that would be disastrous.
The actual bore, so we don't want that full of. We don't want that full. I think I'm going to dig that down a little bit. It's a bit high. anymore.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably high enough now.
Yeah.
It's not pretty.
Doesn't need to be
once
pretty.
I put some cement down the back of those blocks,
Yeah.
cut this out, to the bottom of this out, so we've got access to it.
Uh-huh.
This is proud of the ground, so we can just like feather it in with some topsoil.
Stupid question, will the lawnmower still go over it without crashing into it?
Well, I don't know, we'll see. I know it's there, so it doesn't matter, does it?
No. Just use a strimmer then, can't we? If it's...
So I just need to cut a block in half, which is easier said than done with these, to put in there. We'll get some concrete around the back, sprinkle a bit of water on it, set it off overnight. Set this, cut the bottom out of this, set this on this tomorrow, then get some more concrete around this to hold this in place.
Yeah.
Job's a good one, I think.
Cool.
So I'm going to cut this in half. I usually have a nightmare cutting these bricks in half. I've tried to cut them in half before and they just end up disintegrating into a pile of rubble. Ta-da! It's amazing. Perhaps I'm slowly getting the hand of this this malarkey. Is that going to go in like that? Is that going to go in like? Is that not even the right shape or size now? No.
Doesn't need to be pretty.
That'll do, won't it?
I think so.
I think that'll do. That'll fit on top of it. Let's get some cement in around the back here, and then we'll put some water on it. Then that's it for tonight, I think. I'll go and cut the bottom out of this. The job's a good one.
Boom. Yeah. Hey, come to help, Draxie. Draxie. Hey, handsome.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my baby boy.
Perfect. Is that the cat or the chickens?
It's the cat in the tray.
Oh. You don't like that, do you, mate? There we go. So we can set that on top of the bricks that we've just expertly laid like a professional bricklayer.
Can I ask you another stupid question? So, if you've had to cut the bottom out of that, what would that normally be used for? If it's
This is for electric. It's an electric, so they wouldn't be as deep as the water. So you just bust the sides out and bring the duct into the sides.
Oh.
So it'd be like a pulling chamber or an access chamber. So electric might come in this side and then out this side, and they use this to pull it round the corner.
So you're going to have to bust out some of them for our
No,
pipes to come through?
because the brickwork's above it, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, we might have to put a bit of mortar just around, and we'll see tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool, nice one.
So the dry lean mix went off overnight. The bricks are all held in place. I put the chamber on top and just haunched some wet concrete up around the bottom of it, just hold it in place. The concrete's not gone off and it feels really secure already. So I'm going to let that go off a little bit. I'll put the lid on and then start shoveling all this back into here. Okay, there we go. Cock-a-doodle-doo to you too. So about filled it. Got some spoil left over. However, when it rains, I'm expecting this to sink quite a bit, I would have thought. So I'll just top it up with this and chuck it on there. Looks okay. I think in hindsight, perhaps could have put a bigger chamber in. I'm not sure how accessible this is actually going to be to get down onto, but at least we know where it is now, if we ever need to get on it. So yeah, job done. So we're up in the barn because we need to build a base for the solar panels. Well, two bases for the solar panels. About 7.5 meters long by about 2 meters wide, and we need two of them. And I was going to put some wooden edging around the edge, some weed suppressant material in the bottom of it, and fill it up with gravel and stones. So we were going to go out and buy some timber, but had a flash of inspiration, and we've got, you see this massive, well, that's quite difficult to do. Ooh. Anyway, this here, timber, just there, and we're gonna have a sort through and see if there's anything any good in there that we could use, because it's just sitting in here waiting for the odd woodworm to come and eat it, and so I may as well put it to use. So our brooder, the second brooder, is now acting as hospital for this chicken. I think it's, well, we think it's a female. As you can see, the back of her head is was very bloody. It's dried now, but you can still see that it's not the best. Emma found her in the corner of the chicken tractor. She wouldn't get up or walk or anything, so we brought her down and put her in here. We don't know if she's been fighting or whether one of the we think she's female, so whether one of the cocks, one of the young cocks, has been a bit over ambitious with her, grabbing hold of the back of her neck. We're not sure, but anyway, she's in here. She seems to be making a good recovery. She's eating and drinking and pooping, so I think that's a good sign. And she seems quite alert, so we'll keep her in here for a few more days, see how we get on.